Hey gang, it's Dave. Hey, the other week I made a post and it asked a question, something to the effect of, for all the chronic dieters that are still not progressing towards their goals, when was the last time that you took a 4-month break to boost your metabolism? And really this prompted a lot of questions and a lot of great questions, quite frankly, and I just thought I'd break it down a little bit in general. First of all, our bodies are going to get used to whatever we're doing. Therefore, your results are going to slow down or stop. Again, regardless of what you're doing. That's why diets can be so effective in the beginning and then fail, as time goes on, which leads to frustration, which leads to getting off the diet, which leads to a personal sense of failure, which, leads us to blaming something else, our hormonal level or whatever. And the bottom line is this, especially with regards to diets, you need to take a strategic break in your diets. So a lot of the questions were along the line of, well, how long of a break and what does that look like? I'll tell you, it really depends on the length and the severity of your diet. Okay, I think we all know what length means, but by severity, I mean how deep of a caloric deficit have you been in? Quite frankly, so the answer to that question is your time of metabolic recovery, let's call it, will be longer if your diet was longer and if the severity of that diet was deep. Again, a real deep caloric deficit, if you will. Okay, in general, I would suggest, so how do we get out of that? And how do we kind of fix, I don't like that fix our metabolism phrase, but bear with me a little bit. How do we kind of fix that? Well, at the very least, you want to bring your calories up to a maintenance level. Okay. Now, normally when someone comes to me and they've been in a caloric deficit for a long time, we will eat those calories up pretty slowly. Okay. Gradually over a period of weeks and time, get those calories up to maintenance. Again, in general, you should spend at least as much time not dieting as you do dieting. Okay, so the same amount of time that you spent in a caloric deficit is about the time that you should spend in caloric maintenance, or even higher. If we can eat those calories up, that'd be fantastic, because that's just going to make you more metabolic. Okay, and by the way, if you do this right, you're not going to get fat and you're not going to gain weight. Remember, maintenance means maintenance, okay? A maintenance level of body weight. It's not going to increase, again, if it's done right, it's not going to increase your body weight. Now, there's some cool things that can happen during that period though. You can add some muscle, which is going to make you more metabolic. You can still lose body fat during that time period, which is going to make you look, very, very different. By the way, the scale could not move, but if you added, let me just make up a number, 3 pounds of muscle and lost 3 pounds of fat, again, the scale didn't move, but you are going to look dramatically different, okay? This whole concept from a personal perspective was detailed a little bit in a recent video that I made with Andrea. Anyway, this is really a great opportunity to increase your metabolism, get your body used to eating more food. Again, and that's where we get our nutrition from, right? Really, really important. Fantastic opportunity to gain some muscle, fantastic opportunity to gain some strength, all of which is going to facilitate your increased metabolism. Hope that information helps. Again, I'm just giving some general information. If you've been in a caloric deficit for a long time and you want some specifics, some real detailed information on how to kind of rekindle your metabolism again, drop me a note. See you guys. Have a great day.